What's happening, good people? How we doing this morning? How we doing? How we doing? I like this color scheme. I have my white light tuned in and like a cream color, a brown color, and it's coming off a little bit better, I think, on the screen. Back to business. I'm going to start a little bit earlier this morning. I'm not going to ramble too much this morning. This is Bajillion, I think 5. This is my 5th time going over this. And I'm a day behind. If you guys didn't know, I keep one in the chamber. So when you see this video, it'll be a day 24 hours old. Anyways, let's see what we got on the screen here. I'm blown up to 150. Like I said, I'm going to start a little earlier. I somehow misplaced my mug and I ran out of fruit. But I'll show you, I will get my fruit back. But I do have this mug. And it says blessed. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me see. Does it say blessed on that? And it's full of coffee this morning. Y'all can't see it. And I do have my water. So whenever I run out of coffee, if I run out of coffee, I'll fill it up with water. I'm going to take a little sip. Second cup of coffee this morning. You know, I'm getting back on coffee a little bit. I gotta start the process off with a little caffeine just to get me going. But anyways, without further ado, man, y'all, welcome back. Let's get back into it then. Anthony L. Kelly, Bajillion. Okay. Oh, and I made the screen bigger so you could see the ribbon at the top there. You can't see the number count on the bottom, but right now we're at 98 pages. So this is not a long novel. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's at 98 pages, 25,680 words. All right, y'all keep that in mind. Okay. It was another warm morning in Green Pond, a small town with only a handful of stop signs and one blinking yellow light. The charming little settlement sat approximately 13 miles north of Walterboro, South Carolina. What little coolness that was left behind. What little coolness that had been left behind by the night had all but faded away, and as the fog dissipated by the rising sun, the bajillion day dwellers of the forest were awakening to a new crisp morning. Somewhere in the lush green woods, a father and his son walked down a beaten path, brushing away spider webs while looking up and down for creepy crawlers. They were on their way to the fishing hole to catch a few redbreasts for dinner, or perhaps tomorrow's breakfast. With a look of serenity hovering about both dark faces, they were hoping that after reaching their destination, and like so many other times, peace, a sense of tranquility would... Okay, I'm gonna change this up. A sense of tranquility would take them over. You see, I was having trouble with that line. I think that fits it better because, okay, what I had up there, peace and tranquility. Peace and tranquility is peace, basically. So calmness, peacefulness, if you look at the synonym, serenity, what's that word? Quietude, quietness. So peace and tranquility, that's redundant. I learned that word from Barack Obama. I didn't really learn it from him, but he drove it home. He was saying something. Somebody was talking crap to him when he was president. Somebody was saying something to him, and the reporter asked about that. Oh, I know what it was. It was you know how Jimmy Fallon does that thing, the mean tweets. Somebody wrote a mean tweet. Is it Jimmy Fallon or is it Jimmy Kimmel? One of them. They do the mean tweets, and somebody said something about Barack Obama, and they said something that was redundant in the tweet, and he said redundant. And when he said that, I was like, oh, wow. I'm a writer, so I'm like, oh man, how often do I do that? So anyways, peace and tranquility are the same thing. That's why I changed the sentence up. With a look of serenity. Serenity is also, tranquility. So that was really redundant. Okay. With a look of serenity hovering about both dark faces, they were hoping that after reaching their destination, and like so many other times, a sense of tranquility would take them over. So, alright, so with the look of serenity hovering, so I need to change that. I need to change that. Now, yesterday I said something about they were both like I spoke about it instead of y'all forgive me my memory. I'm a writer, and writers' memories we're not the best with as far as memories go. So I'm gonna change this. I forget what I had yesterday, but it was telling and not showing. With anticipation. With anticipation hovering. With anticipation hovering about both dark faces. See, that's kind of telling, but it's not. You know, what is a look of anticipation? You know what I mean? I'm gonna leave that for now, but we'll. And then I love to look at my synonyms. Expectation, hope, yeah, eagerness. With anticipation hovering about both dark faces, they were hoping that after reaching their destination, and like so many other times, a sense of tranquility would once. I need to change that. Would take them over. All right. With anticipation hovering about both dark faces, they were hoping that after reaching their destination, and like so many other times, a sense of tranquility would take them over. Hopefully things wouldn't be like the last time. Wait a minute. With anticipation hovering about both dark faces, they were hoping that after reaching their destination, and like so many times before, a sense of tranquility would take them over. But hopefully things wouldn't be like the last time. See, now I'm saying hopefully when I said right here, and like so many other times, a sense of tranquility would take them over. Hopefully things wouldn't be like the last time. That's kind of, let me see. How can I word this? Oh boy, how can I word that? How can I describe what the problem is here? Y'all gotta excuse my stomach. I think it may be growling, I can't tell. So I'm saying so many times. So when I say so many times, it's like there's a pattern of just tranquility whenever you go to the fishing hole. But last time, so how do I distinguish the two? How do I separate the two? Because hopefully things wouldn't be like the last time when too many fish, too small, maybe, can I put but there? Oh, I could just leave it. Hopefully things wouldn't be like the last time when too many fish, too small, or the occasional turtle took the worm. All right. And I'm going to highlight worm because this is something I'm going to y'all gotta remember now, I hadn't written in some time, so that my writer's mind is starting back up. So if I have to search for a word as I'm speaking, and plus I've never done this before, I've never made a YouTube video while I'm building a story. And I'm also saying again that this is going to be an interactive exercise where people can participate, but don't expect me to pay you for it. Okay, I'm not putting that out there. Okay, You may get credit if you know, if you help, if you come up with enough good ideas. I'll help. I'll credit you. I'll put you. And I made the whole comment section for these videos may be a book one day. So think about that as well. Anyways, with anticipation hovering about both dark faces, they were hoping that after reaching their destination, and like so many other times, a sense of tranquility would take them over. Hopefully, let me see what but. How does that feel when I put but? But hopefully things wouldn't be like the last time. Yeah, I'll keep it there for now. If you guys are listening to this, you got suggestions, hey, let me know. But hopefully things wouldn't be like the last time when too many fish, too small, or the occasional turtle took the worm, and I left turtle. Boy, this is Henry, so I gotta change the voice. Boy, it sure is getting hot. Feel like the sun done moved down here closer to us. Done moved closer to, moved down here closer to us. Or whatever the scientists say, said Mr. Henry Wallace. Said Mr. Wallace. Said Henry. Said Henry. Now I'm gonna put a note. I'm gonna put a note right here. See, you can tell I hadn't written in a long time, because I don't even know how to put the notes back up there. Goodness gracious. All right. There's a little bar thing. All right. How do I slide over? I think I can't slide over because my picture's right here. Anyways, let's see. Henry. There we go. Wallace is the name right now. I hadn't typed either in a long time, and I'm self-taught. I taught myself how to type, so it's a lot going on here, y'all. A lot. Henry Wallace is the name. I'll just say for now. All right, so now let's go back over here. Said Henry. Don't you feel all that heat on the top of that bean head? Don't you feel that heat? Don't you feel that heat? That heat on the top of that bean head of yours? Yeah, it's the sun. Yep, I feel it. I'm gonna go ahead and, because Jacob is excited. Yep, I feel it. Yep, I feel it. But it don't hurt, because I'm strong. But it don't hurt, because I'm strong, said little Jacob. It was an unusually warm morning, even for October. The temperature had already risen to 85 degrees, and with the humidity being as dense as it was, it easily felt like 95. So I highlighted here in red because this is where I stopped yesterday. Alright. And I think I'm gonna go purple and black when I want to yeah, purple and black. Right. So this is where I stopped yesterday. We're at 14 minutes, y'all, already. So this is where I stopped yesterday, and I'm going to stop here again today. As Henry and Jacob continued on the path through the deep woods, anticipation was causing anticipation. Didn't I say anticipation already? Didn't I change? Yeah, with anticipation. All right. As Henry and Jacob continued on the path through the deep woods, anticipation was causing time to pour out like molasses. Now, let's see. The eagerness. The eagerness, we might change that later. The eagerness was causing time to, because I don't want to be redundant. Anyways, while I'm like molasses, each step felt as if lead was in his shoes. I'm gonna go over 15 minutes. Okay. As Henry and Jacob continued on the path through the deep woods, the eagerness was causing time to pour out like molasses. Each step felt as if lead. Is that spelled right? Nope, that's not spelled right. You see what I mean? You see, right now, I'm almost at 16 minutes, y'all, and I hadn't even got it started yet. So this is going to definitely go past 15 minutes in the near future, maybe even tomorrow. I mean, it just went past, so it's at 16 already. But you see how you got to comb through the story. You got to comb through the story several times. That's why writing a book could take 2, 3, 4 years, 25 years. This book is 25 years old. This story, but let me be 100% sure, because I'm not the world's best speller. And my camera is frozen. There it is. Lead. Yeah. So. Yeah. Lead is a pretty heavy. So lead is a chemical element. Yeah, so that's the right one. That's it, y'all. I'm gonna call it quits right here. Wait a minute. It had been a while since they'd made the trip due to Henry's busy work schedule. You don't need to put that. Put the trip, and being that it was overdue, Jacob was primed. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here, and we're gonna start it over from the beginning tomorrow, and maybe the day after that, maybe the day after that. We gotta get this thing rolling again, and unfortunately, this is the way to do it. I mean, it's not unfortunate. I mean, this is, like I said, if you are a truck driver, long trips, and you want to just listen to stuff, this is the thing. If you are a security guard working at, a local hospital or a bank or wherever, and you sit behind a desk, you need something to listen to, this is the thing. Any long drive by yourself where you want to listen to something, this is the thing. We're at 18 minutes, so I got to call it quits. Y'all hit that like, subscribe, share, comment, leave a comment. Till next time, this is Anthony L. Kelly.